Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a really quick, simple, kind of interesting knitting tutorial for a scarf or a cowl depending on how long you make it. Now first I have single pointed needles that I'm using. These are size 6mm or US 10. And I like these because they're not too small or too big to work with. Guys, I'm so sorry. I have no idea what the name of this yarn is off the top of my head, but I will put it in the description bar below, so just keep an eye out for that. Next, we're going to cast on 16 stitches. Now, I made this pattern, I filmed it, and then I refilmed it because I hated it, and then I changed the pattern, and then I've revamped this pattern and tutorial quite a bit. So yes, I've finally decided that you cast on 16 stitches. That's what I think works best. I don't know. I've done a lot of unraveling, but I finally am happy with the results. So once you have your stitches, we're going to go ahead and start our scarf project. So now that we have our stitches, we're going to cast, no, we already cast it on. Come on, Felice, let's get to it. Like I said, this shows a lot more than 16 on it, but that's because I filmed this part and I didn't film the, regardless, I'm a mess. The first row, regardless of how many stitches you casted on, hopefully 16, you're going to knit the first row. So, then first row is knit, and we're going to be working a stockinette stitch for the first 12 rows. And then after that, I will show you. So this part is actually the first row of the first take that I filmed of this video. So first off, it's not even correct, but second off, I like to show that even the most educated, the most practiced knitter, like this is someone, I knit or crochet, I don't knit every day, but I knit or crochet every week. So, and I still struggle with the first rows and I hate it, and you know, so I think it's a good learning tool for our new visitors, new knitters, crafters. Just the first row. Once you get through it, everything is much easier. Anyway, sorry, keep talking. So, as you can see, this is actually my pattern that I'm sticking with, and I already made the effect, but this is, we're starting from the beginning, even though this is a repeating pattern, so I thought that's good to show you. So we're going to knit the first row, the odd rows, and then we're going to purl the even rows just like a regular stockinette stitch, and we're going to carry that over for 12 rows. Yeah, and that's all I have to say about that. So now that we finished that row, I'm going to purl the next row, and it looks really weird, but that's because the pattern is already in place. So after 12 rows, we're going to switch, and once we get to that point, I will show you guys how we do that. But so even though this looks like the right side, it's actually the wrong side. So now this is the row that we're going to purl all the way across. And once you're done purling this row, this is your second row of this pattern, of this block, I should say, you're going to knit the odd row. So, and then you're going to carry that on for 12, and once that is done, you're going to switch it, and that's when you guys will hear me again. Alright guys, so we're getting to the end of our purled row, our last row before we start changing the block. So this is our 12th row. So once we finish this, we're going to turn our work just like we would normally, you know, stretch everything out, make sure it's all in line. And instead of keeping the yarn in back for a knit, we're going to actually put it in front for a purl. So yes, we don't want it to knit, we want to bring the string in front so that we can purl. So the first row of this is purled, so the odd rows are purled and the even rows are knit. So it is literally the exact same thing, just reversed. And you're going to do that again for 12 rows. Alright guys, so all you have to do is continue this pattern and this sequence for as long as you want, whether you want a short cowl or a very long scarf. Please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.